Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Says the internet's on. So anyway, part 2, guys. I guess we're doing a part 2. What was he doing? I think we're done, right? Yeah, we're done. Oh, what's up, Mark? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. I was just talking before I got cut off that, this is probably going to be the first, Koei game that I have to actually edit stuff immediately. Because there's already a couple of things that you can kind of fix or make a little bit better with the editor. And Robot Gundam was saying how to get a quick scenario clear to unlock it, because you have to unlock the ability to edit the officers, which is really strange. That feels like a decision that they just kind of were like, oh, let's just... They got a little crazy with the unlockable content, you know what I mean? They got a little crazy. They made those scenarios, and then they were like, let's make more things unlockable. And they took it a little too far there. It's like, wait, slow down.
Hi.
You know what I mean? Slow down. Let us edit our officers, right from the jump, please.
Eh?
Tian Fang. The Han Fu buffs are fucking real. People have gifted you with the symbol of friendship. Oh, that's what it was. I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, you get a symbol of friendship in this game. Just for maxing out Inquire.
Hi.
I get gold for that. And what's the last one give me? Gold?
Yeah.
Oh no. This guy. I'm gonna be hearing this guy's laugh when I go to sleep later. The first battle was awesome. Jiao Dun dying, for me, was the best part of that whole stream. Nobody tell Modish, because Modish is a big Jiao Dun fan, but that was my favorite part of the whole stream, was Jiao Dun dying. Alright. Nice. 26 leadership, look out. Look out. Move over, Yuan Chao. We've got a new charismatic leader around here. Wenqiu looks pretty cool. Wenqiu and Yang Liang's new portraits are, you know, about the same. Liu Bei's trying to destroy my defenses at Ye. Bro, if Liu Bei attacks me... Well, actually, if Liu Bei attacks, he's in for a rude awakening. Because we have an alliance with Ding Yuan. Which means, Lu Bu.
Hi.
Now, we have to survive until Lu Bu gets there. Also, another thing about reinforcements, they do traditionally take a long time, right?
Hi.
There should be a trait that speeds up reinforcements. That should just be a thing. Whenever you call for reinforcements, the allies show up sooner. Whenever you go on the offense, your allies show up sooner. There used to be one of the romances, I don't know if it's this one, I don't remember, where you could send a messenger, and you can spend tactic points to send a messenger to tell the reinforcements to hurry up, basically. And they would show up sooner. If it succeeded, they would show up sooner. There should be a trait in the game just to do that. There should be a trait that speeds it up by like 3 days or 4 days. It used to be a tactic, like an ability. He's at 19. We have a vagrant army that's here.
そうだな。
Who's in Liu Dai's force right now? Sao Ang's joined Liu Dai. Yeah, I figured if I don't trigger Cao Cao's event and I just let it go for a long time, it won't it'll become incompatible eventually. Which is why I like this scenario. Like I said, I like this scenario more now than I do the anti-Dongzhuo scenario. You know? Like it's a deep cut. This scenario is a deep cut. Now you want to weigh in, Tianfei. Yeah, let's lower this guy's loyalty. We might be able to get him to agree to switch sides. The problem is that as of right now, I don't know that there's a way for you to guarantee that that guy's going to be in his own unit and not just a sub-officer. In the old games, you know that he's going to be, you know, each officer is going to potentially be in their own unit. In this, it's like you could be spending all this time to get the guy to collude to switch sides in battle, but if he just ends up becoming a sub-officer, I guess you could figure it out a little bit more by looking at the ranks, right? You can kind of draw a picture. You can only do a strange once? Ooh, okay, you can't sit there and abuse it. I think in the old game you could abuse it. In the old games you could burst down a guy. You could just reduce his loyalty down to almost nothing. It's either all common. This guy's rank 9. Oh yeah, he's probably not going to be in charge of a unit. So you have to do this thing. You have to do some guesswork when you're going to do collude. Oh no, but rank 9, he can only command 6,000. So chances are, if we attack Liu Dai, he's going to have Yuan Yi and Kuao Mao. He's just going to serve as a sub-officer. We could just get him to betray and leave the force, but that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I want him to actually switch sides in the battle, because that shit is devastating. That's devastating when you do it. That's devastating when it happens to you. If somebody actually betrays you mid-battle, it's insane. It's like the Prussian army when Napoleon was defeated. They literally just turned on their comrades and fucking, you know, it's shocking. Okay, so he's got how many soldiers? Is it not common info? I thought I had, yeah. Oh, it was right there. It was right there. Just have to hit the toggle. Toggle info, troops. 19,000, we've got 24. We can't conscript above our cap. The aggression feels like, I don't know, lessened in this game. Like in original 8, if you play this scenario, Dongzhuo is just running wild already. Each parliament he's attacking. Okay, we have a vagrant army. We're gonna call on them to help us. They could tell us, you're on your own. 15,000 under the command of Han Fu. How about no? Are you insane? Give me an advisor. An advisor, intelligence, not Tianfeng. Let's form the other units first, and we'll form Han Fu last. How about that? How about that? The optimal play is to not use Han Fu, right? Not send them at all. But if we're not going to use Han Fu, then why are we playing as Han Fu? You know what I mean? Intelligence modifier. Let's have the brothers. Oh no, it's only going to count the highest one, right? Does anybody have cure? No? Okay, because cure is insane. I wish I could teach Hanfu Cure. You could just sit in the back and just cure everybody. You could be our battlefield medic. Alright, Zhang He's kind of our best leader. Give him 8,000. And... cavalry. He's a cavalry dude. I want at least 4 units. Tianfeng. Actually, what's Zhou Shu's leadership compared to Tianfeng in this? It's better, yeah. I had a feeling. Oh yeah, he does have a new portrait arcade, yes, LA. Okay, that's great, Robot. I appreciate it, man. That's gonna save me some time, you know? You just saved me some time and a headache. Now I can blitz through that and I can start working on editing and tweaking some stuff. I think I'll just give every officer that XP increase. Like, if that's the only way to get growth rates in this game, every officer should just have that skill unlocked. You know? I don't know about the other ones, because the other ones probably affect important things, but just growth rates being gated behind that is insane. Okay, so let's see. Yoshu versus Tianfeng, right? Let me look at the... rock ball. Call me crazy, but I don't see too many units running over the actual mountain terrain in this game. It did happen in OG, but in this one it seems like they go out of their way not to even try. Fire arrows is really good. Can you lead infantry? Can anybody lead infantry? Fang Yu? Fang Yu and Wang Quan can lead infantry somewhat. What else? Okay. This is not really my favorite way to form units, you know? This is kind of feels a little bit more archaic, like old school. Like a little too old school. They should have found a better way than like looking at charts, to be honest. I don't know what, but something a little bit cleaner than that. There's nobody else who can modify. Okay. That's easy then. Just leave it like that. We'll give him 5,000. Because I don't know how many troops we're going to have left. And he's going to have infantry, because he's got... that gives me access to hard strike, which... and the limited use... the limited amount of times that I've used hard strike, it seems to hit towers. It seems to be very effective against towers. What is weaponry? Siege weapon buff. Okay. His highest buff is actually archery. He's the best infantry guy that we have. We could use Zhang He, but... alright, let's get our tactician. We'll give it to Zhou Shu. And let's give him somebody to beef up his attack. Let's do Pan Feng. How many troops do we have left? Okay. I might be able to buff up our numbers a little bit here. Supplies are gone already? Oh, it's not adjusting for each unit, it's subtracting from the total pool each time. Oh, I thought I had 24,000. It should be adjusting. It should be setting the number each time I add a unit. It should be adjusting it. Not leaving it up to me to adjust from the beginning every time. Oh man, that's no good. Cavalry. And archers. I'm gonna do archers. Okay, so now it's telling me you got 5,000 soldiers left. Okay, that can be Han Fu's unit. And let's give him a Kui. That's why I kept him back. Infantry, probably? I mean, I don't know. Archers again? Archers or cavalry? Kui's like a bowman type, so... But even if we put him on... We'll still have access to mounted archers. This is the thing I don't know. See, we inherited all of the stacks. Maybe it counts the highest number. And instead of stacking them together like I thought in the first stream that we did... Because I thought if you have two guys that have charge level 1, it adds them up. I don't think it does that. I think it's just counting the highest level among the deputies and the leader. I think that's what's going on. Because that's what it does for the deputy abilities. You can't stack deputy bonuses either. So stuff doesn't stack. It just counts whatever the highest available is. So I guess we'll be an archery unit and we can change... so I don't want to have too many archers. So we'll be an archery unit. So that gives us level 3 volley, level 2 scatter shot, level 3 far shot. And let's change Joshu's unit to cavalry. Okay. 4 units. Reinforcements, let's call on the Vagrant Army to help. They can't help, right? Oh, we gotta go. It's weird, Vagrant Army doesn't show up, like, you can't click on that little banner for your own city. You have to click the tab. You have to tab under Vagrant Army down here, and then you can find them and ask them to help you. Like that, see? Now he's on there. So he may provide us with reinforcements. I hope it's not like a crucial thing. I hope it's not crucial. I hope we have this handled, but we'll see. Overall unit intelligence is 200, which is 16%. I think 300 is around 20%. Staff officer intelligence is 80. Oh. I have to pick that here? Why isn't it Joshu? You sent me to scene P right away. Why is that? We have something with no. Personality's cowardly. Joshu? Cowardly? He got killed escaping to return to Yuan Shao's side to continue the fight. Okay, now we're at 93. It didn't change much, just the intelligence went up. I don't know why it set Soyu like that. That's a little scary. We have to cross... Oh, no. We have to cross water? How bad is that going to be? How bad is that going to be? Because we don't have any boat tech. Oh, no. What do boats look like in this game? I have no idea. I haven't even looked. I'm getting Romance 14 PTSD. A regular ship. Oh, that's right. There's no mobility stat in this game. No mobility. We're just gonna have to find out. We're gonna fuck around and find out. Yes! Reinforcements. Tell them to bring boats. BYOB. Bring your own boat. Yeah, Yang Liang and Wen Chao got their own portraits, Lethal. I don't know if they're as good as the old ones, though. It's a matter of taste, but I think the old ones are better. Like, I've said this a lot, I'm gonna keep saying it, the Romance 14 portraits are a lot better. Overall. Cao Zhang? Yeah, Cao Zhang's portrait was perfect. Okay, so let's see. Same 4 stratagems, right? Okay. Immobilizes enemy units around the commander. The old Confuse Abuse. I don't expect them to have big ability, so I don't think we need to do Will Sabotage at all. I think the only thing we need to do is confuse them. Let's do Fire Assault and Crafty Deception. I don't know if it does not set. It doesn't set buildings. If Fire Assault should set buildings. You know, emulate the supply rate on Wu Chao a little bit. Supply rates in general. Alright, so 1 Fire Assault, 2 Crafty Deceptions. Let's look at this map. Are we zoomed out? This is as far out as we go? There we go. I'm assuming we have to use the bays, the docking bays. See, this map doesn't make any sense to me. Why wouldn't I just cross? I guess we'll just have to play it out, but one of the problems that I'm seeing a lot is just there doesn't seem to be a point to utilizing the whole map at all. And in this case, there's really not a point, because why would I want to go here? If I'm going to be fired at, I might as well be around the city. Might as well hit the city, right? Okay, Fang Yu, all the cavalry, and Han Fu providing quote-unquote support. That's good. Reinforcements. In 5 days. Oh, that's really... Okay, so if they're a Vagrant army and they're in your base, a Vagrant army in your base is faster. 5 days is... that's good. It's 8 days that's a little too long. Enemies do not have any reinforcements, okay. I hope everything will turn out okay. Oh boy. I hope everything will turn out okay. That's just what you want to hear your leader say right before an attack, huh? That's his whole force, that's 2 units. Okay. Yeah, you have to use the docks to cross. But you can use this dock right away to hit the city. So there's really no point, again, in engaging with the other half of the map. You have to put some kind of incentive here. And you know that it's not going to be the AI because it's a Koei game, so the AI is going to be bad no matter what. So you can't expect units to like, oh, we're gonna launch a sneak attack. Forget about it, okay? It's never gonna happen. But you have to put something here that's like draws my attention. Oh, you need to consider this. There's no reason for me not to just snowball onto one side. You know? I think Hanfu should move. Oh, Shanghai's gotta go first. How is order decided? That's another thing. I wonder. Huao Mao possesses formidable tactics? Yeah, I don't know about that. Alright, Genki.
進め。さて。進め。己もまた前進。やってやるか。行くぞ、皆の者。気合を見せよ。
That's what I wish I had right now.
報告します。
Allied reinforcements in 4 days.
進め。どう
It should be easy, Arcade, yeah. We stacked the deck, so. Oh, what? Arrow range? Oh, okay. Okay. What happens if you bunch up the... You know, I'm really interested to play on the defense. Like, can I put a unit here and just stop everybody?
進め。なんと。落ち着け。どの手を使うか。
Yeah, that was brutal. Can I fire from the boat? That's another question. Like, Hanfu's unit's got archers.
進め。
We don't have anybody that can rouse in our force, so I cannot raise my will at all. So that could be, Oh, we have one person. Bang Yu's got it. One thing that's really cool about this game, that it captures just like OG, is that each force is going to have a different toolkit. So when you get a lot of experience, you'll be able to pick forces based on what toolkits you want to run. You know what I mean? Outside of Three Kingdom forces. Three Kingdom forces are going to have all the tools. So there's not really... Like, if you saw my South Style stream, there's no thinking involved in that decision-making process. Because everybody's got everything. But if you're not playing the Three Kingdom Force, you'll be able to choose forces, and you can think about your battle compositions. And that's like a fun puzzle in and of itself. You know what I mean? Like, what force do I want to use? It extends beyond the officer stats and the tech. You also have to think about some forces might be really good, for example, at tearing units apart with hit and run tactics. Other forces might be good at laying siege. Like, they might be stacked with siege officers that can just burst down cities very quickly. Like, there's little things like that. Other forces might be good at just raising morale immediately. You know? Like countering. I really want to see if there's a force that can heal. Like, think of a HP, a regen build in a strategy, not a strategy, in an RPG. You know, like that, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it.
Susume.
But a force that can basically out-heal everything. You know? Where you can just... Or just break even. You don't want to... You can... You know what I mean? But there's different compositions that you can roll out in the game. There's room for that in this game. The morale has increased due to the signal tower. Ooh, that's new? Is that this? I hope that that's this. That's got to be because of this. Okay, so there is a reason for me to go break it. Awesome. That's what I was talking about right there. It's like you gotta give me a reason to go out of my way to go attack that thing over there. I don't know why I can't see that that's what it is, but maybe they're all like that. A little Nobunaga's ambition Taishi right there. It's like, hey, you don't break this, it's gonna become a problem. You can't do anything, right? You're paralyzed. You gotta wait. I can't see the stats for the damn camera. 188, 168, okay. So, can I hit him from the boat here? Yeah. And how's that gonna look? It's gonna be like the boat firing, or I can't pan all the way around. I think that's as close as I get. Oh yeah, they fire arrows. Okay. There's no debuff if you're on the boat, huh? I would think that there'd be a massive debuff because of that. Alright, you're gonna be the only person who has reasonable morale. No way! How'd you even hit me for 1,000? 200? He's got a hard strike too. And a disturb shouldn't work. How did you hit me for 1,000, bro? That's a lot of damage. That is worrisome right there. Our stats are pretty low. Comparatively. Still, my leadership, I mean, whew. Alright, Hanfu's got the archers, right? Let's see if we can fire from back here. Yes, he can. Oh, so you could line up a fleet of boats. You could line up a fleet of boats on the shore and just fire with arrows and then, you know, do the amphibious assault, follow it up. Yeah, we're not going to get any of this because we don't have a... I wonder if I can move again because we have marching. Does that work on the ocean as well? Yep, it does. So I can attack, move back. The fire's immediately put out. I should be burning anyway. I should stay on fire. Zhang He. Instigate. Lower the morale of nearby enemies. I kind of want to lower Liu Dai's morale because he's got that ability. He's got a hard strike he's going to be able to hit us with, so... Minus 30. Too bad there's no text or anything. Like, he doesn't have a quote or anything when he does the instigate. Okay, let's see. It gives you morale when you destroy it. Leadership determines turn order? Oh, okay. Another Jiao Dun incident? Oh, we can't. I will say this about Zhang He. Zhang He's one of my favorite officers. But on this channel, he is a career underachiever. He underachieves and underperforms all the fucking time. Yeah, our damage is looking bad, right? We should probably just hit kill now. Wait a second. Oh, because we get dock, right? We need the dock. Attack an area, yeah, we can hit both, right? Oh no, this camera system. Right there. I don't know why it's not fully... Why it's not just a free camera that you can spin around or whatever. Alright, hard strike. Restrain them. Why are Liu Dai's stats so high? 200. He doesn't have a sub-officer beefing up his stat. I can only assume that it's the troop count. Maybe just having a big unit inflates your stats like in 14, but to an insane rate in this game. Or even a guy like Liu Dai can punch at 200 attack. Maybe it's that simple. Raging flame. Oh shit. But it was raining, so it went out, right? Yeah, the rain put the fire out immediately. There we go. The vagrant forces have arrived. Vagrant army. Go. There's nothing to do because our morale is completely zapped. Get out of the way. Marching is so crazy in this game. What should we do? What should we do? Raging fire. How does that hit in a straight? Okay, so let's go like this. Stand there. It's not raining anymore, so they should be on fire for a little while. And then Fang Yu's turn is next, so we'll have Fan Yu hit him with restraint. And then they'll be on fire and they'll be unable to move. 100% chance. No rain, no wind. Perfect. Fire's not going to come blowing back in my direction. It's going to stay right there. If it stays, it should stay. Okay, now he follows it up with Disturb, which should have a decent chance. 40% chance. 56% chance. We could also do Berserk. That should hit both of them. Let's do the restraint though, so they can't move, so they're stuck. I'm gonna gamble they Liu die. Didn't work. Oh, we have Hanfu's got a tactic. Hold on, stop everything. What is it? Not close enough? Everybody's in the way. Yeah, all you can do is attack. Let's hit this guy who's on fire then. Weao Mao. The best thing about fire is it zaps morale. Like, the damage is nice, but being able to zap enemy morale, so if you're fighting a really strong commander with a lot of tools, you can zap his morale down. That's another force, that's another toolkit that you could play. Like a force that specializes in just suppressing. Like, imagine a force that all it does is just lower morale and keep morale low so that the other force can't use any tactics. Like Blue Control. You know, if you played Magic, It's just like, my game plan is that you don't get to do anything. That's my game plan. Like a force like that. My game plan is to make this as boring as possible for both of us. I'm not going to do anything, and you're not going to do it. Where's the wind blowing? Up there? Okay, so... It might just go out. Let's see if the fire goes out every time when I start spraying. Am I stuck? Okay, there we go. Charge. Attack an enemy multiple times. He has retaliation though. Where does he get retaliation? Is that an ability? Skill? It's just a thing. I guess it's just normal then. Okay. Blurry. Break that tower. I need to get out of the way. I don't even want to attack him. If he retaliates too much damage, I'm just gonna wait. Never fear, Hantu is here. Is it my guys as well? Is there friendly fire on this thing? No. What about far shot? Far shot seems really weak. Let's just do volley. Wow. No retaliation? Huh. What's up, Steven? More like Jiao done, bro. I said this in the first part of today's stream. That was my favorite part of the whole 4-hour stream. Was just Jiao done dying. That's why I made it short. You know, I was like, all right, this is all I need people to see. Nothing's gonna change on this channel. We're gonna have horrible, horrible moments of great commanders falling in battle. And that's what I'm here for, man. I love the RNG. It's my favorite part of grand strategy. You know, nowadays at least. When I was younger, I was more like, you know, when you first start playing, I feel like for most people, I'm gonna say everybody, you have that trajectory of like optimal play, super optimal focused play, steamroll play, challenging, and then you get to the point where you just start enjoying the randomness of warfare, you know? Just rolling with the punches. And Jiao done biting it was like, dude, that was fucking nuts. Very first stream, very first battle. We lose one of our best commanders immediately. So there's 30 days in a battle. There's 30 days in a battle, and you get Vagrant Army shows up after 5 days. One of the things you can do is just sit out the first 2 days, or maybe target the tower if it always gives a buff to morale, if that's something you're concerned about. Let's just target this guy. Yeah, get back on the water. But you can sit and stay put so that the Vagrant army gets here closer and you can attack in munition. I think that's better than fighting like this. Now that I know that they show up in 5 days, you know, that's something I'll keep in mind. Like, maybe just wait the first 2 turns to let them get a little bit closer. Ryu, finger cutter extraordinaire. Ryu. It's got to be under Han Xiang's unit. Scatter shot. They're not close enough for scatter shot. You know, I would be okay if Koei didn't change the names of the same tactics in each game. I'd be fine with that. I don't think you have to change them every single time. They should just keep them the same so we just know. 22. He's still in the game. Let's see if he'll attack him. Take himself out. He's going 7th, so Fang Yu can basically shoot him. So we have to deal with Li Yu right now. Or Liu Dai. Strategy bar is full. I don't want to do Fire Assault, but it doesn't make sense. It makes sense to use Confuse Abuse at this point. Confuse, crafty deception. They think I'm going to stay here and lead this battle. I'm actually going to run away, abandoning my wife and children, and disappear into the south bank. Oh, I wasted his turn. I should have... Okay, suboptimal play for sure. Suboptimal play. I could have had anybody trigger that, right? I could have had Han Fu trigger that for sure. His turn would have been 6, so he would have gone before Liu Dai, so I could have attacked with Fang. Let's try to take this guy out. I don't think he's getting synergy bonuses, Strikey. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why his stats are at 200. We're playing on hard, so maybe there's a flat bonus increase, but I would think that Koei would save that for their higher difficulty levels that will definitely be released as DLC. For extra hard mode and all that shit. But yeah, his stats are really high. Losing some of the soldiers seems to have dropped it though. So maybe it's just soldiers. Maybe he was above 200. Now he's down to normal, and his morale's gone up. It's got to be soldier count. So maybe there's thresholds like in Romance 14. Once you cross the threshold, you get a big bonus. Instead of Romance 14, where you can see little incremental bonuses, maybe once you get over 9,000 or 10,000 in a unit, you just get a big percentage increase. 15% or 20% bonus, something like that. Because he's dropped off. I didn't get any morale for that? I thought you'd get morale for wiping out a unit. Volley, okay. Just attack them. Normal attack. We're good right here, I think, right? Can the city hit 3 hexes away, or is it 2 like usual? Let's find out. 3 hexes away. Okay, that's cool. I like that. How did he still get to hit me? He was confused. He still got to do a tactic. Is that why his stats are low? No, because they're still dropping. He's at 152. Alright, let's hit him with something. No, stay right there. We were still gonna get shot at. 1, 2, 3 hexes away. Yeah, no matter what. 148. Now the stats are starting to go lower. Yeah, there's got to be a threshold that when you cross, in terms of the size of the unit, that you get your stats inflate. A chance to confuse them. They're already confused. Attack an area. It doesn't say the power. That's another thing we're missing. Like, we don't have an idea of the power rate of tactics. Liu Dai's Portrait? Yeah. Liu Dai's Portrait is like you trying to play your first Three Kingdoms game. That's what his portrait is right there. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Why is this happening? That's pretty much it. It's day one of playing a romance or a Nobunaga's Ambition game. You're like, what is going on? Honestly, I don't even want to use them anymore. All the tactics seem to be a little bit weaker than just the basic attack. Alright, just wait. Last turn he used Hard Strike, this turn he did nothing. He doesn't have Retaliate. So you can just beat him down. Art tactic rate, strategy dodge doesn't charge up that fast either. So it seems like you only get to use 1, maybe 2 tactics a battle. Just stay right there, thank you. Morale is high and the troops are roaring for battle. You just beat them down, there's nothing you can do. Maybe you can only use tactics if you're confused, and you can't use basic commands. My morale increased, but I don't know why. Maybe it increased no matter what. I haven't been noticing that, but maybe that's what it is. He's got Retaliate, so we'll die on the Retaliate, right? Yeah. Why don't you move back? Use mounted archers. There you go. Yep, that was pretty good. And then we can keep moving. Again, the marching skill is insane in this game. Being able to attack and then move, attack, move is crazy. Oh, this will hit. You can charge and actually hit the castle behind the unit as well. Okay. Just in time to win the battle. Thanks. Yeah. Did I win? I won, right? Did I win? He's like checking himself. He's like, I'm okay? I didn't catch an arrow? Han Fu survives. Jiao Dun dies. That's just how it goes sometimes. I have to assume everybody will join. Can we look at Sao Ang's portrait now or no? We'll check out Sao Ang's portrait in a second. He just, yeah, Liu Dai doesn't know what's going on. That's his portrait. He doesn't know what's going on. Oh, failed to employ Sao Ang and Zheng Yao. Brutal. Let's let him go one at a time. Maybe we'll get to see the portrait. Oh, it's release all. There it is. It's not bad, but I like the other one still. Again, the other one tells the story. The Romance 14 portraits try to capture the personality of the general or the officer in the moment. Whatever their moment is relevant in the novel. So like Sao Ang, for example, his most relevant moment in the novel was when Cao Cao is ambushed and there's no way out, right? Sao Ang is the one who brings him his horse. And he's like, here, get on the horse, father, you know, you... And he's like, no, what's going to happen to you? You know, the dramatic, what's going to happen to you? And he's like, don't worry about me. You're the ruler. You got to save yourself. And that's his portrait. It's like him bringing a horse all confidently. Like, you know what I mean? Get on the horse. I'll be fine. And then he dies. Like, they capture all of that in the 14 portrait. And in this game, a lot of these guys are just chilling. Military wisdom. Okay, so we got 3 for taking a city. 50 leadership. I guess that's something. The Liu Dai force is no more. That old ass portrait. That's an old image, man. I hope they keep using that forever. I've been seeing that force wiped out image since like Romance 7, I want to say. Let's put Shenpei in charge.
Hi.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, Phantom. They exchange hits. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, they do in OG. They exchange hits. I forgot about the sprite animation that you have to sit through again and again. Stay away from fire. There's a chance you'll get burned. Wow, that's good. Phantom drawing from that well of deep wisdom right there. Don't put your hand on that oven. Failure is an option for me. Koei has already announced upcoming advanced and custom difficulties. Yeah. Yeah, Zheng He's a Hanfu officer. But there's a lot of officers that didn't start with Hanfu that are with Hanfu in this game now. So I think it's just a screw up. Like, they screwed up. But we have a lot of officers that are Yuan Chao officers. And we just have them. So Hanfu's got to buff this game. He got a big buff. We got to clear the board. Yeah, so you can tell that this game's going to get like a power-up kit. And there's a lot of stuff that's left out that's going to be added later on. So definitely difficulty and sliders. Ways to edit your scenario. Because right now it's very, very... very bare bones. It feels this game feels like the definition of vanilla, like a vanilla game at launch, you know. So you could tell that there's a lot of stuff that's been already made, but it's been ripped out to either release as a free update, because it's not really free, you already paid for it and they ripped it out, or as DLC, even worse, you know? Like, Romance 14 had one of the worst DLC practices that I've ever seen. And this is from Koei. I'm not comparing them, but it had really bad DLC practices. So, we're either going to get that treatment, or they're going to say that it's free. When really it's already done. It's already developed and finished, it's just been ripped out of the game, you know? Public order. Wow, it's 55. Holy shit. Is anyone else who you can do it? Okay. How much money do we have? 8,000? Oh, we're loaded. We're already loaded. King of the world. And we're not next to Dongjuo. I tried to avoid him. Science, let's go. Let's start the science thing, I guess. Oh no, he's on cultivate. We don't have that many officers here, that's right. You have to be careful because in developing in 7 and 8 and in 10, there are situations where it's just better to keep the gold. Like the output, if the motivation's low enough and the relevant stat's low enough and there's no trait, it's better to just not appoint people. And save the money for next time. The officer play? Yeah, Marius, the officer play is their best officer play compared to, well, compared to 13, I guess. Because it's from this era, so... The harder difficulty is going to be a patch? Okay, that's cool. A new tale's available. Hebei conquered. Zhongyuan conquered. What? Oh, the beginning of the tale. The beginning of the tale is what they mean, not... Yeah. 1 out of 8. See, all this stuff, this is all in Romance 14. That's what I'm saying. Romance 14 drew up the skeleton. They're using the skeleton from 14 and just building on it. The event system. But they took a big step backwards by hiding all of the available tales that you can get in events. That's a big step backwards because you can no longer plan your route. You know, you can't plan your route. You just have to fumble through, and sometimes you'll get some tails, and sometimes you won't. You basically have to like leave the game. You have to leave the game. You're gonna have to go to an outside source, to a wiki or something, and then find somebody who has to compile everything, and then you're gonna have to be like, okay, I want to trigger this and this. I don't want that on this run. I want this on this run. I want, you know what I mean? Instead of just having it all in game, like Romance 14, it just shows you everything. Here's everything. Here's all the events. Here's how you get them. In this game, they've decided to hide it, and it makes no sense. We found Chen Yu. Chen Yu's in Liu Dai City. Was he always there? I don't remember Chen Yu having a starting spot there. I thought he had a starting spot in... Chen Liu, maybe? Alright, well, he's insanely strong. Cao Cao Advisor. Cao Cao Advisor, insanely strong. Let's keep inquiring. Every time you get into a new city, that's all you do. You just inquire everything. Because you'll find people. Mission Wisdom seems to be the easiest one to get. You get it just for checking stuff out. There he is. Yujin. That's what I was thinking of. Yujin works for Liu Dai. He hasn't signed up with him yet. His Romance 14 portrait, which is just awesome. Infantry maxed out. You know, it's a safe bet. If you're getting a way officer, they're gonna be insane. Somewhere, they're just gonna be insane. That's good, because we needed an infantry guy. Well, let's see if he'll join. I don't know if he's gonna join, right? Okay. Alright, let's just end the turn. I can bank my points. some of them. Oh, failure. They're not gonna fix AI. Koei doesn't fix AI. Does Lubu have his daughter? I believe so. I think she's included in the game. She has to be at this point. Yeah, Cavalry's insane, Phantom, which is kind of cool because they're usually not that great, but in this game they're insane. Because you have March, so you can play a hit and run force, which is kind of cool. You can play a force that dashes in, attacks, and then dashes back out. Yeah, Sean, I say it's worth it. It's almost certainly going to get a power-up kit to get it even flexed out even more. Look at all you still playing. They never fix AI. Yeah, they don't fix AI. They don't. That's just not what they do. If you play a Koei game, and really a lot of games now, but since we're talking about Koei, when I play a Koei game, what most people do, you figure out where the AI can play, where the AI actually functions, and you play within those parameters. That's the only way to play it. If you want any type of engagement, let's just say engagement from the AI, you have to play within their parameters. It's the only way to do it. But they don't fix anything. It's got to be something extraordinary for them to step in and adjust something. It's a 20. That's already a 10. Okay. I want to get everything to 20, so everything's looked at least twice. Oh, great. You and Leo died getting along. Wonderful. Hanfu and Leo died. 2 peas in a pod. Alright, that's everything at 20, right? Still have 95 points, and I'm still quite terrible at everything. Where is Zhang He? I have to figure out how to have somebody help me train in this one. Not this kind of practice, but just like in the old games, whenever I was going to improve an officer, you load up your file and you find your guy, you go to like a Lubu type and you just spam friendship keys until you're maxed out in friendship, and then you have them train you so that your abilities are fixed, you know? And I'm not sure how to do that yet. Go hunting. Oh, could you fight a tiger in this game? Did they bring that back? No. Ah. I thought you were gonna get that random encounter where you have to fight the tiger. You have to duel the tiger. Did his strength go up? Was it always 91? I thought it was 90. Does he like? He does not like liquor because that person sold liquor at that place. Remember? Hi. Let's check the market. Ooh, items give you traits. Holy shit. That is awesome. Finally, items got a buff. Yes, it's not just a stat increase. So now it's a stat increase, it's a type that you can gift, and you have to consider if it gives you a trait or not. That is so good, finally. Dude, items haven't done this for a long time. This is a normal item too, this is a treasure. Just a treasure gives you business? That is so good. That makes items like its own meta, for lack of a better word. Its own little game. that makes trade so interesting. Now you want to check the trade every time and be like, what's in the market? It's still not enough to get that 4th skill though. This is still, like, doing this is still not enough, but it's a start. It's something. I'll get this for business. Oh, Hanfu, I'm a businessman. Check out, I have an abacus right behind me. That makes me a businessman. That's Hanfu logic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Hanfu's logic is like that person that you see with like a rock t-shirt and they know nothing about the band, but they're like, yeah, I'm in the bands. You know? Have you seen those videos where they're like, name five songs from this band, and they're like, they know like the one song that they heard on the radio a million times. They don't know nothing else. That's Hanfu's logic. I'm a businessman. Check out my abacus. I carry it with me everywhere. Bandit eradication.
Hi.
Yeah, that's what I think of when I think of Hanfu. Bandit eradicator. We still got 12 months left to trigger South Saw raises an army, which is good. We can slow roll it. I'm in no rush. One good thing about this is that the time requirement is pretty low. Like, there's enough of a cushion here where you can play in this scenario. Again, this is 190. This is the year before the coalition forms. And you could play this and expand, set up your board before you go into the coalition. If you want to go into the coalition. I prefer not to, because it allows Dongjio to just be this powerhouse, you know? And you can practice. You can level up, basically, struggling against Dongjio's might.
Yeah.
Alright, dude. These tutorial missions need to be skippable, Clay. Just give us the rewards. If we've already seen them once, let us skip and just get to the bottom, get all the rewards. I can't imagine somebody starting over this game with different officers and having to sit through the tutorial missions again. Public order. That's me, the security guard. With my abacus. Yeah, the bow's crazy. Yeah, I hate that too, Robot. I want to be able to watch the battles like in Romance 14. I don't want to control the duels or the debates. You know? I don't want to have input on that. I want to just watch them play out, though. And in this case, all you can do is like basically skip them, and the game just tells you what happens. It really sucks. Let's talk to Zheng He some more. The meeting with Zheng He was dull. Damn it! I should have brought my hibiscus. Would have sealed the deal if I would have brought my hibiscus, but no, I didn't bring it. I left it at home. How come I don't have business? Hang on a second, I don't have business? I'm a businessman, I have it. It says I have it here. Oh, maybe because it's not learned. So let's get the business thing to see if it'll stack. Let's just confirm that, right? So we'll get the business. Sure enough, the threshold has gone up, like somebody had mentioned sooner, which really sucks. Because you're just not going to be able to get wit at this rate. Player info. Now business should be at level 2. It is, okay. I guess the items can be really clutch to help you get that 3rd tier. Because the 3rd tier is going to be the one where you need the most mission things, right? The wisdoms. So the items can help you bridge that gap where you could get that 3rd tier right away just by buying the item, and then you can shift your focus onto something else If you're on a time crunch or you just don't want to spend forever. Okay, I think we're done. We can just inquire a few more times. Where's Zhang He at? Maybe I can run into him? Curious. You need 20. Oh, I thought it was 10. Okay. I'm done then. I am done. I don't think so, Miguchi. I would be incredibly surprised if they fixed anything on the AI. The only thing I can see them fixing is that they might try to defend their towers a little more. That's the only thing I can see them fixing. Like the AI might try to actually hold their towers or something like that. They might pay attention to the other half of the map occasionally. But I can't see them like there's no point in fixing AI. From a marketing standpoint, the game, the main focus of Koei is to like nostalgia and a new paint job. You know what I mean? Like new game, new coat of paint, right? And this game's cashing in on nostalgia. You don't really have to have like, technically you don't really have to have a functioning game underneath everything. You know what I mean? The game has such a following. It's like any other franchise you could think of. It really doesn't have to work that well at all.
Hi.
So I'm just glad that we can play within the parameters of the AI. At least we can do that.
Hi.
If you once you get a couple of battles under your belt, you'll know what the AI can do and what they can't do, and you can make the choice to play where the AI can engage you to increase the challenge. You know, at least we can do that. It's not so broken that it's, you know what I mean, that it's just like they're unplayable, completely unplayable. At least they're not unplayable. Alright, this is where things get tricky. As soon as you take your second city, because now you have to worry about your strategy points, because you have to worry about transferring. In this game, they thought it'd be a great idea to have that cost a point. Just shuffling your stuff around. And I think that this was in the original too. I hated that. City details. 2,000, completely gone. Yuan Shao's at 41k. Yuan Shao's gonna fucking come down like a sledgehammer in a second. Let's send our troops over there. I'm gonna conscript, send soldiers back there, because I don't think I'm under any threat over here. Let me look at the map again. They did change up some of the roads in this one. No, the only person who can attack is Baoxing. Oh, Baoxing's got his own force. I forget. Sometimes he's got his own force, sometimes he's working under Liu Gai. Depends on the game. Okay. Let's conscript. We can only do it once a turn. Once a parliament. We're down to 56, so that's going to be the primary thing to watch out for. Joshu, do you have skills in patrolling? Security? No, okay, I don't want to waste him and well, no, actually it doesn't matter, because that's for the season.
いいか?
4,400 soldiers. Okay, let's transport them to Ye. Send them over. Not supplies, soldiers. Send, I don't know, 10,000. We're so weak that Vagrant Force could take us out. Imagine that. Imagine losing your city to a Vagrant Force. You know what? Send 15,000. No, not every... No, okay. Alright, send 15,000. I don't think he needs that much gold. Oh, it's a bar. Okay. Go like that. Okay. Transport got there safely. Okay. In the old game, depending on your commander's stat, you'd have to assign a guy to transport. You'd have to assign a guy to handle the transport. And if his strength was too low, there's a chance that you could be attacked by bandits. It happened all the time. And you would lose a percentage of all your transport goods. It was crazy. Like, you would lose soldiers, you would lose gold, you would lose supplies. We didn't get any science text. Employee officers, who do we have? Oh, Sao Ang and Zheng Miao. Guan Hai is here. Is his strength still pretty high in this one? We can't see it. He's in Jinan. Oh shit. I suspect that would fail. What do you suspect, Hanfu? Where's your advisor? Consult your advisor, sir. Okay. Don't trust your own reason.
Hi.
Okay, now we have advice. Okay. What do you think about getting... Where is he? He was just here. He was just here. What? Target officer. He disappeared. Oh, okay. I see what I did wrong. Give it a shot. Okay. Reward or punish? With what? Oh, I'm not giving that away. It's my businessing license. I'm not doing that. Okay, what else can we do? Let's spy on Bao Xing.
Yosh.
Let me catch up with you guys. It's fun watch. Yeah, you can delegate the battles, that's true. Especially if it's a battle that's like, that you should win, that's trivial. I could definitely see doing that when you're like a really strong force. Whoops. No. Bao Xing. How many? 6,000 soldiers. Why? Why is his troop count so low? $1,000. I guess he just hasn't drafted. That's really low. We could easily take him out. Once we increase our own count a little bit, since we just took this city. Okay, is there anything else to do? I kind of want to try to get. Let's try to get Sao Ang. Oh, we got him. Thank you for the kind words. I wonder if we got a trust bonus, because it seemed like there was extra dialogue there. No? Point dismiss, allocate. I think we're done. I think that's it. Dong Zhuo's at 50k, and Yuan Shao's at 41k. Yikes. Cao Guian's wiped out Kongrong. The Kongrong force is no more. Cao Guian making moves. Public order, that's what we need. Repair, no. Nobody's gonna attack us. Public order is what we need right now. We got 3 people on it. Let's put Zheng He on it. And then let's do, our gold at 6,000. Let's do science, I guess. Is anybody good at inventing? Doshu, okay. I'll pull him from public order. And Jinyu, okay. That's 8 people. Let's put 1 more person on here. Yujin. And 1 person on cultivate, because why not?
Yosh.
Yeah, they could do that. Have them fight under the tower or something. Yeah. Yeah, Yuan Shao can conscript without a penalty. It's kind of cool.
Hi.
That's a trait that I would give to a couple of people, though. You know, like one of the things that the game doesn't have is it doesn't have anywhere near the amount of traits that it should have. So it feels like traits were again ripped out to be added in the PUK later on. There's only like maybe 40 traits, something like that. It feels very low. It feels very, very low. And there's some big names out there that have nothing. 2 tails left. Southsaw raises an army, we could still trigger.
Hi.
Let me check the market. +2 intelligence and it's a scripture. So that's a tome, right? It doesn't say the trait, but I'm assuming that's a tome. Gotta be. Okay. I wonder if that's gonna change. Let me see. I have to spend some more points first. Let's train. Okay. No, I didn't get the Bow Mary, so I didn't have the cash for it. I was broke at the time. You didn't get to choose Phantom? Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I have the suspicion that the tails aren't as fleshed out as they're selling them. Even though it's such a big talking point for the game, I don't think that they're as open-ended as people are gonna assume that they are. I think there's gonna be a lot of places where there's nothing added. I think there's gonna be a lot of events and tales that are just missing. And as time goes on, you know what I mean? We're gonna start to notice that. +3. That is so bad, man. Maybe they'll add more tails and stuff with, you know, as time goes on, but I don't know. I would think that they would, because they added events with the DLCs. When they would release a DLC, now again you had to pay for it, but they would add more events to the game. So this game might follow the same pattern where it's like we're gonna release something that you pay for, and we're gonna add more tails, you know? Hopefully it's just an update thing. Best case scenario is just an update. They release an update and they're like, you know, let's talk about weapons. I'm sure that's what you want to talk about.
Hi.
Skip the event. discussion. No. We should buy a weapon and give it to Zheng He. I bet that would like boost it big time. How many points do I have left? 50? You need 60 to do something like improvement, right? Let me check. Yeah. Okay. This is the last month before the Parliament phase? No. Alright, we'll save the points. Yeah, I should have taken money from the city, you're right. I didn't even think about it at the time. Honestly, I was shocked that they added traits back into items, and they didn't just add them into items. It seems like any item can have something. So even the most benign items that used to be blank and not give anything, like the Abacus, they give you the something, you know, business trait. +3. I think I'm just gonna stay home. Let me talk to Zhang He some more. Oh, he's not home. Make chase? Sure. Let's get those steps in, Hanfu. Oh, we can join him in the hunt again. To grow your friendship with Zheng He any further, you must give them the... See, this is what I mean, that symbol of friendship. One of them, what's his name, gives them to you. So you have to go through that. Symbol of friendship, you have 3, so you start with 2. Hanfu and Zheng He. That's friends.
Hi.
Okay, we got some cavalry wisdom for that. Strength went up. Okay. Now, how do I get Zheng He to help me train? You know what I mean? Next time I can interact with him, probably, right? Next time I go to interact with him, I think I can request training. Oh, I can go back? I have grown much closer. Presently, we could form an official bond. You wish to become sworn siblings with Zheng He. Let's see.
Hi.
This is one of the most unlikely pairings. They would both die in the next battle. Siblings. Oh yeah, I definitely see the connection. I see the relevance right now. I can see it if I squint real hard. Oh my god. All right. Okay, so if I go to train, I don't have points anymore. Damn. I wanted to see. Alright, let's trigger this and skip it. Oh my god, this guy is killing me. Gift a symbol of friendship to an officer. I already did that, so what do we get for that? Do I get anything for this? Okay. No. Okay. Alright, Parliament. Yep.
はい。
How do we do with science? Okay, 260%. Goal was 30, so he increased it by what? 75? Somewhere around there?
はい。
Then you killed it.
感謝の極み。皆の者。そういえば。
Okay. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna go eat dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you can do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're gonna keep playing Romance 8 Remake into the weekend, so tomorrow I'm gonna have another stream, probably around 8 p.m. I'll put a post up, letting everybody know ahead of time. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with another stream, and then Sunday, of course, we're just gonna play straight through, hopefully longer streams. This is the weekend, I have a little bit more time, so hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care, guys. Have a good weekend.